Welcome back to the Legacy of the Void campaign. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I am really excited to continue onwards with the main storyline today, because the previous episode, it ended with a bit of a cliffhanger. If you haven't seen that episode yet, I highly recommend you go ahead and check it out first. I'll post a link to it down below in the description of this video. A lot of different things happened though. First and foremost, Artanis himself entered the Xel'Naga temple where the Xel'Naga were slumbering over on Alnar. However, even though he entered himself, we found ourselves with a very unlikely ally in none other than Kerrigan, the Queen of Blades herself. Now, we fought our way through the temple and we found the room where the Xel'Naga were supposedly slumbering. However, upon entering, we found out that every single last of them was dead, with the exception of Amon himself, who was also in that very room.
Matriarch, there is a massive output of void energy spiking from the temple below.
Target the epicenter.
Hello, ALARAK. What's up, buddy?
I do not come as your enemy, Dark Templar. You must listen to me, Matriarch. Amon's trap is sprung. Your leader is in grave danger.
You think us fools?
Yes, but that is irrelevant. What is relevant is that Amon has opened a gateway to the void. Dark energies pour from within, and they will burn through your precious leader, and any who oppose Amon. I can guide you to Artanis before this fate befalls him. If we are bold, we can stop the Dark God's assault.
Am I to believe that the moment you're released, your blade will not be in my back?
You waste time. Lower your blades. I am ALARAK, first Ascendant of the Taldarim. Amon has betrayed my people. Retribution will be claimed for this, and if your hierarch survives, he will aid in it. Make your decision.
You will take us to Artanis.
Most wise.
Alrighty, so that's apparently how ALARAK mixes himself in
additional
here.
defensive ability online, Matriarch. Please visit the solar core to configure it.
Okay, so apparently we're sort of taking a step back from the situation that Artanis and the Queen of Blades were in. I mean, we heard, I believe the last thing that Artanis shouted was that the Firstborn will not so easily be defeated. Something along those lines. Amon mentioned that he got himself a new host body. They are currently inside of this temple and we are just chilling on the Spear of Adun. Well, can we talk to ALARAK at the very least?
I did not invade your ship to make idle chatter. You are unworthy of my conversation.
Oh my god, ALARAK, always so condescending. I mean, all of the other Templar already kind of were. Particular Rohana, making fun of my orifice about 100 times. Really, she only did it once. I just really took it to heart. Anyways, let's have a look at the core interface. But first, we'll talk to Karax.
Matriarch, the Keystone has begun absorbing void energies at an unprecedented rate.
Then this Taldarim speaks the truth.
Void energies flood from the temple. With each passing moment, the threat grows. I do not trust him, but all data points to the scenario he describes. A gateway to the void has been opened.
Is there any way to pinpoint Artanis?
No. The energies are making us virtually blind.
We must put our faith in this Taldarim. It pains me to do so.
Alright, so the Taldarim obviously work together with Amon to actually reawaken him or resurrect him or something along those lines. Apparently, Alarak mentioned that Amon now betrayed them as well, which is why he wants revenge. It's something along those lines. I, by the way, like that Carrix is addressing the matriarch right now rather than Artanis. But anyways, let's have a look at the core interface. Looks like the Solarite got beamed up, which is great. And it looks like we've got 3 new ones right over here that we can choose. First off, there's Mass Recall. Instantly teleports all friendly units in the target area to your primary nexus. Protects teleported units with a barrier that absorbs up to 200 damage and lasts for 20 seconds. Okay, very good. We have Shield Overcharge. Instantly grants a barrier to all friendly units and structures that absorbs up to 200 damage. Very good. This is basically like a bubble. If you played World of Warcraft, or I guess Warcraft in general, you probably know the Paladin spell. It's basically exactly like that kind of bubble, except we're not quite invulnerable, but it's a really nice absorption. And then we also have Deploy Phoenix. Deploys Phoenix onto the battlefield, dealing 200 damage to enemy units in the target area upon impact. Phoenix attacks on his own and can cast Whirlwind, Thunderous Charge, and Shield Capacitate, or Capacitors. Phoenix leaves the battlefield after 30 seconds. Don't know what is better though. I mean, that's a 3-minute cooldown. He's gonna be there for 30 seconds, which is quite nice, but it seems like Solar Lens does pretty much everything that Phoenix would be able to do as well, right? Well, maybe not quite. I guess that Phoenix's output is gonna be a little bit stronger. We now also actually have Shield Recharge. Increases the rate of shield regeneration for all Protoss units and structures. Protoss shields only regenerate out of combat. Requires 5 Solarite per level. Okay. Well, as always, I want to try and see if I can give all of those things a try. The thing that we have to keep in mind, though, is that Mass Recall will still cost us energy as well. So I kind of feel like I should go Orbital Assimilator, Chrono Surge, Solar Lance, and then together with... This actually works perfectly. Look at that. Together with Shield Overcharge, we have a really nice setup. Or we could go Mass Recall. And no, let's go like that. I actually don't mind that whatsoever. That's a really nice setup. Right? I think this is really strong. Obviously, we want to try out Deploy Phoenix as well as Mass Recall at a later time too. But we are now fully allocated, which is really, really nice. Have you found any more stories, Phoenix?
A Taldarim warrior invades our ship while our hierarch is missing. I do not like this, matriarch.
Alright, well apparently the enemy of our enemy is now our friend. Or at the very least, he's on board our ship. Rohana, ooh, what's up? Grandma?
Rohana.
Oh god, not again!
Rohana!
You sought honor, and now you have found it. The cradle of life, both your beginning and your end.
Release her, Amon.
Do you seek deliverance within these empty halls? You will find none here. Only the truth of the Xel'Naga's failure.
Let her go!
I offer a gift. Release in oblivion.
Silence!
Okay, that's not creepy. That's not creepy at all. Wait, what? That was the end of that cutscene, and she just sort of like... Alrighty then. So now she's permanently under control of Amon? I certainly hope not. Well, I guess we can always sever her nerve cords, but she's probably not gonna be all too happy about that.
This
Alright.
Taldarim has brought warriors with him. Perhaps there is a benefit to his presence after all.
Oh, so we now also have the Taldarim available on the Dark Templar.
Where does my prey hide?
Called the Blood Hunter. It's got Void Stasis, disables enemy units and structures, and is permanently cloaked. Imprisons target units or structures in a Void Stasis for 10 seconds. All of the target's attacks, abilities, movement, detection, production, and tech are disabled for the duration of the effect. Units and structures in stasis cannot be attacked or affected by abilities. And it does look like during all of that, they can still attack themselves as well. Does this get auto-casted? That's kind of important to know, but I do think we want to give the Blood Hunter a try. Yeah, I don't mind this. It's pretty strong. Should be really good, all things considered. So Taldarim's society is brutal and unforgiving. Those deemed too weak to be of service to their High Lord are ruthlessly hunted down and executed by the Blood Hunters, who can stalk their prey unseen and imprison them in void stasis. Okay. Gotta say though, I really like the different sects, I suppose, within like the Protoss race. It's pretty badass. I mean, obviously the Taldarim are very, very different from the Templar or the Nerazim. Anyways, regardless, I quite like the situation that we are in right now, although Artanis isn't doing particularly well, Rahana isn't doing particularly well, Ayer isn't doing particularly, and Shakoris is gone. Well, let's hope we can resolve this situation. Let's head on back to the bridge and have a look at the Celestial Array. Where do we go?
Your hierarch is apparently unaware of the danger closing in around him. If you desire his safe return, you will send your warriors to these coordinates now.
Okay. So I wonder if this is happening simultaneously while Artanis and Kerrigan are exploring the Xel'Naga Temple, because at the very least that would make some sense. Regardless though, apparently we will unlock the High Templar over here, and we also get 15 Solarite for completing the bonus objective. Now there are still 2 achievements that I don't have. Destroy 15 units with Psionic Storm in the mission, okay. And then we also have completing this mission before Kerrigan loses more than 3 hives on normal. I think we can do Stormcaller though, I think we should be good with that one. Although I'm gonna have to make quite a few High Templar in order to achieve that. We should be good to go. Hybrid life forms detected. Do you guys dance? Okay, I guess, well, fair enough. Apparently the High Templar right there and a couple of probes, they do a little bit of dancing. Hostile bases operational. So I do want to play on the brutal difficulty. Now before we jump into the mission, for those of you that follow me on Twitter and Facebook and social media and Twitch and all that, you probably already know. But yesterday, I don't know if you can see that, but I had a bit of an operation on my my lower arm on the left. I had some lipomas removed, which, by the way, you don't want to Google unless you've got a strong stomach. Basically, it's gonna take me about 2 weeks or so until my skin is gonna like fully recover. Now, the doctor mentioned that regular computer work isn't gonna be an issue, but my arm does feel a little bit heavy today, and he said that's perfectly normal, but that I should keep using it at the very least, you know, in a normal way. So my arm doesn't feel quite normal. It's gonna be a little bit weird to play StarCraft. I didn't actually play yesterday because of it. But regardless, Brutal has been selected. My macro and my micro are probably not gonna be as good as usual, although, you know, most of the time it's not gonna be that amazing anyways. But Brutal has been selected. I think it is time to launch.
This path will lead your forces to Artanis. I have done as I promised, Dark Templar. Now go tell your hierarch. I am waiting for him.
Matriarch, our High Templar have volunteered to aid you.
The loss of the Kala was not easily borne, but we are ready to serve once again.
Templar, I thank you for your bravery in this dire time. We will recover our hierarch.
Alrighty. Hey, little known fact, by the way, about the High Templar. They're actually just zealots that smoke weed. High Templar? Okay, sorry, I'll see myself out. It's the oldest joke in the book.
Unleash psionic storms, brothers. Let these hybrid thralls feel the wrath of the Templar.
I need to kill 15 units, right? That's a whole lot of them right there already. Very good. Why did the Colossus fall over? Because it was imbalanced. A Marine walks into the bar and asks, where's the counter? That kind of stuff. My wife for hire.
Heard of these Terran specters. Focus their energies into a feedback loop. They will not bear it.
Whew. Can I, yeah, there we go. Apparently they do have an auto attack right over here too, which is badass. Let's send them over to that circle, and looks like there's a base nearby.
To me, my swarm!
Templar, join us, quickly!
Wait, what? So wait, what happened? Is this going on simultaneously, or what's going on?
Your forces have arrived just in time. Amon has opened a portal to the Void. It must be shut down before it tears us apart.
Agreed. My swarm and I will bear the brunt of Amon's power and buy you time. but it's up to you to seal that portal.
The gateway draws power from these void crystals. We will need to destroy them if we are to seal the gate.
Then it shall be done.
Okay. Cool. So I do get access to... Oh, no. I was gonna say, I do get access to Artanis himself then during this mission, but no, that's not the case. That would be way too easy, Lowko. Are you kidding me? Alright, well, let's get started today then by making ourselves some probes. Yeah, I'll save up for
Darkness is
Chrono
approaching
Search.
my hive cluster, Artanis. I hope you're getting ready to disable those crystals. I'll continue sending as many Zerg as I can spare to help you. Fight well, Templar.
Okay. So basically this fog kind of stuff is gonna kill all our bases, slowly but surely. I mean, you can see though, ever since we finished Heart of the Swarm, Kerrigan is completely, completely lost. I mean, look how many hives she made. Why did she make that many hive clusters? There's zero reason for it. Look, she's got like 5 drones. Oh my god. I'm disgusted, slightly disappointed. Anyway, let's go ahead and create a pylon here. And as always, I'll be focusing my early game right here on building up my economy. We can now also make Archon, right? Which is great. We'll just keep storming units. Since I can morph these guys together into one Archon, it's a pretty great way of playing the game. I'm gonna get a lot of gas here, so this should be good. I want to save up a little bit of energy so I can go with the Chrono Surge right away. Gonna make one more pylon. Now we'll just queue up probes.
ALARAK, I am detecting several energy sources hidden across the temple. They appear to be Xel'Naga vessels, ancient power sources.
Oh.
If we can locate them, I should be able to use their energy to free up additional solarite from the Spear of Adun's core.
We've secured the Xel'Naga vessel, Karax. Prepare for transfer.
Unbelievable. Despite eons of inactivity, these devices are still at full power.
Cool. Alright. So we could go with some Corsair here as well. It is a good day to die. We can make a wide variety of units, to be honest. We can basically just throw a bunch of Protoss units and see what happens, right? That's kind of where things are going right now. I guess I could make some Corsairs. I'm also gonna make a Dark Shrine, I think. We'll go over a couple more gates. Now that I'm fully saturated on the bases that I've got, we should be in a pretty good spot, everything considered. We do need a cybernetics core, actually. Yeah, I don't have a cyber core yet. There we go. Let's get that one started. Definitely want to warp in a little bit more than just a bunch of sentinels. I don't think I want to worry too much about spellcasters. Mostly just because I don't think I'm really going to be able to focus on it very easily. It's always a little bit messy. Yeah, so look at that. More and more units are coming out of that portal. I'm a little disappointed Artanis isn't going to be available during this mission, though.
Slay these heretics in Amon's name!
Ooh, okay. Am I in a rush? I mean, I know I'm on a bit of a timer, but it's not all too... Oh, god. I thought I made 2 gateways on the left-hand side. Double cybercore? Maybe it's a sign that I should really switch to, not quite what I anticipated there. Maybe it's a sign that I should start making double upgrades. Let's just pretend like I totally meant to do that. Totally did. Alright, here we go. We can make some blood hunters. There are an even amount of gas and minerals. So that's pretty good. There is some detection over here, but we could probably push forward. Usually we should probably wait for just a bit, but... Yeah, look. You see that auto-casted ability there? Super strong. I don't know if we've got enough units here yet, though.
Push forward.
Nah.
Engage Amon's forces. Artanis, now's a good time to make your move.
So wait, she's gonna push as well at the same time? Oh, okay, that's super helpful. I didn't realize that. Cool. Yeah, okay, if that's the case, I probably don't want to do what I just did. Is there any detection over here? Wait, is she? Oh my god, they're scanning. That's awesome. I did not know that. Alright. How many gateways do you reckon we can produce here? Could probably support quite a few more than I have. Yeah, I should have waited there for a little bit longer. Waiting for this to become available again. It's all good now. The Corsairs didn't seem to do very much. Even though the abilities that it has are on autocast. Wish I had a second base here though. Should I destroy that hive and then... I'm pretty sure I'll lose the mission if I kill the hive. So the swarm must survive. Fair enough. Alright.
The crystal's defenders have fallen. Move in and destroy it.
Cool. Got that one taken care of then. And we'll just destroy as much as we can. Ooh, that storm was good though. Yeah, not gonna lie, I love the Templar. Didn't like them very much when I first started playing StarCraft because all of them require a lot of micro, like both the Dark Templar and the High Templar, but if used, you know, correctly, super good.
Sensors are showing 3 more remain, Hierarch.
Okay, can we just destroy that thing? We can't? Okay, great. So there's a couple more. Don't know if I need to really destroy this area, but we can. Gotta be careful though, because the Corsairs aren't super strong. You know, when they're not fighting any air-to-air battles. They are really good. Dude, these Dark Templar are super nice. This is like a supportive unit though. Super strong. Okay, so we took care of this area. Is this one of the bonus objectives? Is that
The
it?
second Zelnaga power source has been secured. I only detect 1 energy signal left.
Okay, let's wait for a little bit more energy here. We need to construct a couple more pylons, fair enough. But let's wait for just a little bit so I can use solar lines when we push up this ramp. Zerglings are trying to sacrifice themselves. Can I make Dark Templar? Or Dark Archon rather? Looks like that's not quite the case. Alright, here we go.
Alright, I'm pressing towards a crystal. If you feel like joining me, don't get in the way.
Can I feedback that thing? Oh, sure can. Nice. We could dump a lot of gas on this kind of stuff, though.
The crystal is secure. Destroy it as soon as possible.
Just checking whether or not there's any mineral patches over here that we need to worry about, but no, not quite. So basically, by the way, the disruption web makes it so that units can't really attack very easily, which is super good. There we go.
2 crystals destroyed. I suspect Amon's forces will not let us take the next 2 so easily.
Hybrid are moving to attack our nexus point. Ready our defenses.
Alright. Let's go back for a second then.
Artanis, hurry up and disable those void crystals. My hive cluster is taking a beating. Enough, my swarm. Pull back. We'll regenerate at the hive cluster.
So this thing is still moving forward. I don't have that much, like... There's only 2 of these things remaining. I wonder if I'm playing this a little bit too slowly. Usually, though, in these kind of missions, I always play too quick. And I kind of lose my... Let's just go ahead and destroy these things. But I lose the game when I play too aggressively. I think in this case, I may actually be playing it a little bit too slowly. It's not great. Alright. We will eventually be able to clean all of that up, which is good. I don't have a massive force, though. No, I kind of need to wait, right? I can't really do very much here. I could try and bait them out, I suppose, but I kind of need to wait for a little bit longer for my energy to become available again. I need a solar lens over there. There's no way I can just fight that like this. I do have a few High Templar here that are relatively low on energy. You guys, hug each other. Become a beautiful ball of energy. Alright. Let's go ahead and make a pylon. We're safe, and then we push. Okay. This is a strong-ass base, though. There's even some carriers here, too. I'm not sure about this. Maybe I'm a little bit too Archon heavy. Or rather too Dark Templar heavy, because I don't have a lot of units that shoot up. All of my Corsairs just got destroyed. Yeah, look at this. I just lost my entire army. And this thing is still moving forward. Oh, this may actually be a really tricky mission. I'm gonna have to go back. Yeah, so I think my best option is just to try and sit back for a little while and just warp in some units. The thing is, I'm on a bit of a timer here. And I still have 2 objective points to kill. I guess I could kind of try and weaken them up a bunch, right? Although the shields will regenerate. I'm not gonna push for another couple of seconds. I'm gonna wait for this cooldown to come off once again, and we'll just warp in a bunch of Stalker. Stalker not the greatest anti-air though.
Push forward. Engage Amon's forces. Artanis, now's a good time to make your move.
Okay. I hope so. I could probably make a pylon over here too. Let's go ahead and start up another upgrade. So here we go. We're gonna try and push with, well, these pathetic low amounts of units that Kerrigan has got for us as well. I don't know how long these last 2 objective points take, these last 2 hive clusters. But here we go. Double solar lance. By the way, I don't think it deals... Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, I don't think it deals any friendly damage, right? When I'm storming in the campaign. It does, obviously, in the multiplayer, but... Okay, it looks like we're pushing through here.
The crystal is free of defenders. Our warriors can destroy it whenever you are ready.
I don't know what free of defenders means in your book, Carrix, but... we've taken care of it.
One remains, and the portal is growing unstable. We must destroy the final crystal, and do so with haste.
Hybrid inbound on our nexus point.
Once again.
Warriors, intercept them.
Okay, go back, go back, go back. This is not great. I don't have mass recall. Oh god, no, guys. Oh, why would you push like that? Are you kidding me? Okay, I can probably put one of those beams over here too. Let's get some Zealot or some Templar in there. Yeah, so part of my army sadly split itself off, which is unfortunate, but...
My hive cluster won't survive much longer. Disable the crystals now.
I'm trying. Oh my god, I just lost a big chunk of my force because they moved in a different... at a bit of a different angle. I'm gonna have to spend a couple of minutes once again just warping in reinforcements. I guess I could make some Archon here, which are great overall. There's never been a Protoss player that thought, oh, if only I didn't make those Archon. I'm just a little bit worried for the final objective point. Do you think we can make this still? I haven't gotten the 3rd bonus objective yet, though, which is kind of frustrating as well. Is it over here? Oh yeah, it is. Good. Okay, that's the 3rd one.
That is the last of the vessels, Karax.
Understood. I am transferring the final power source now.
Alright.
My brood is pushing towards the crystal.
I do still have a couple of Corsair and whatnot available. You think we should go? That fog kind of stuff, though, is really pushing pretty hard. I don't know if I lose if the hives die or if like, this Pinecrawler dies over there. Okay, let's save. And we'll go. Okay, it looks like we're breaking through this, actually. We may just barely be able to do this. I didn't think I was gonna be able to, but on this one, there's no carriers. And no carriers usually makes things a little bit easier. Luckily, I got the bonus objectives, though.
Pull back from the shadow tendril. It will only consume you.
What? Oh, we're touching that stuff somewhere? Well, doesn't matter. We're killing the hybrid. Let's target fire down the void crystal and hopefully get rid of this corruption. Is that it? Did I do it? I think I may have done it. Just barely. Sorry about that, Amon.
Let this be a reckoning. From this point forward, we stand united. We shall turn back the tide of Amon's darkness.
So here we are back on Ulnar, hours later. So is Artanis back?
We fought well
Okay.
this day, Kerrigan. Join us. Together, we can defeat Amon and send him back into the void.
My swarm was broken here, Artanis. I'll need time to rebuild my forces.
There is no time. My people are being consumed. Their very flesh turned into Amon's own. I cannot wait.
Then you must do as I have. Gather allies, subjugate enemies, do whatever you can to ensure victory. Survival is never pretty.
We are very different leaders, but I thank you nonetheless. Until we meet again.
Alrighty, so luckily we did end up escaping from the grasp of Amon there, but only just barely. Definitely a fun mission, although I was assuming that Amon would just try and destroy, you know, both Kerrigan as well as Artanis, but he had them stuck in that one room, right? At the very least, that's what it seemed to look like. Obviously, he mentioned that he was creating a host body. I don't know if Amon took control of that body just yet. I'm not entirely sure what the body segment was anyway. I think he was still working on this. But apparently he was also at the same time trying to open up a gateway into the void. So would that mean they would literally just be able to go through that gateway and just go into the void and essentially die? I'm not entirely sure. I've got so many questions. Maybe some of you can help me out in the comments section of this video. I'm always interested in reading your feedback, but also in hearing more of the story. I know that a lot of books are written about the StarCraft 2 lore. I'm definitely curious to hear what your thoughts of this are, and maybe some of you can give us some more pointers as to what exactly just went down on this Xel'Naga temple, or in this Xel'Naga temple rather, on Ulnar. But regardless, I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button down below, and if you want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get a notification as soon as I upload more. Special shout out to the Patreon supporters. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for supporting me. But for now, I want to thank you for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, alright? And I will see you in the next one.